guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today we have the Long Behold Venalisa Mud Gel swatch and review. So this is the second set. I do have the first set and I do have a video up of that if you guys want to go check that out after this video, of course, and see and compare. And who knows, you can buy these in two separate sets or you can get them all together. So maybe you want to get one over the other first, or just go ahead and buy them both. So this is the colors that are in the other set. So they're gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I'll go over that a little bit later on in this video. So I did go through and I swatched all of these colors. So I just want to go through quickly. Now I do find that these colors are more of like the pastel colors. They're more the lighter colors you get in this series, at least, compared to the first one where it's more of like the darker kind of colors, meaning like the darker blue and the darker pink. And there's some beautiful gold. I love that one. This is such a pretty color too. I love all of them. Like, this is why I have to buy everything in sets, because I just can't pick. I can't choose. And then we do have now down here, we have more of the darker like maroons and like browns, and then they threw in a couple of the grays. I love a nice gray. Yeah, they threw in like one glass gel. This would be so cool to do like with ink nails, just to get like that like look. And then this one, like I love that one. This I think is like one of their minerals. They do have like a mineral set that remind me a lot of this. So that's like, if you want something just more geared around this, they do actually offer a mineral collection as well. That is just the GD Cocoa though. So it's all in the Venalisa, like it's all in the canny family, let's say. So again guys, gorgeous. So we're just going to set them over here, and now I feel like we're just going to go, we have a couple ladies that have volunteered to test out some of these products. So these ladies are going to get some polish on them. They're a little naked. I went through and I buffed all of their fingers, all of their nails, and then I just want to go pick through and find a couple of these. This I feel like you guys are probably going to be interested in seeing, as well as that glassed one. You can just get that. Color is 75. Where is it? Oh, 75? Yeah. I know you're like probably right in front of my face too. Right here. And then I think let's do like a light color. These I feel like are going to be so useful when it comes to Easter. These, like these, what is it? 6 colors right here to me are just like, they're just Easter colors. So they're going to come in handy. Even this more lighter one, like I don't know, they're just all gorgeous. Well, let's do one more. So we have a light one, we have the glass, and then we have this. I think we've seen a lot of Venalisa glitters as recently. Really curious to see what is going on here. Oh, that's a really pretty color. Let's go this one. Okay then. Really pretty as well. So let's do that for now. Excuse me. So I did go through, and like I said guys, I went through and buffed these nails. And I do want to show you quickly here. The consistency of this is like mud. It's like a firm consistency. It's not like your regular gels. So when you like, you can play with it and you will get like, it will loosen like anything else really. You can play with it a little bit more. But it's a thicker, it's just like, you'll see the way that it goes on. You don't need to be too thick with this. It's just so smooth. I know, I see that fuzzy too in there. Little bugger. And one thing I like about like this particular mud gel is that when you are working with it and you're playing with it, it's not runny. So it just stays. Like this is a bad example because I just did that. But like it doesn't run all in your cuticles. I can leave this and go on to my next nail. It won't run everywhere. And then also when you're pushing it back into the cuticle, like you can kind of not go right at the edge and kind of like just push it, like kind of how you would with a gel, right? And then you just go up and then you pull it down. And I did it again. You guys get what I'm saying? Now I have that really, really thin, so I want a little bit more of a medium consistency, like fuzzy, for real. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just going to take the wood stick. I'm going to go in with her cuticles. Make sure that we don't have any on the sides. Okay. She looks good. Now we're just going to pop her in the lap. I'm going to give her a 60-second cure. I'm just going to set that over here, and then we're going to grab this lovely lady here. And what did we say we're going to do? I think let's do that darker color on this one. This is a unique like gel to me, I find, because it has a consistency of the mud gel, because it is mud gel, but it's like a glass. It has that same like glass gel effect. So I just clean my brush off. Again, you guys see how it picks up? Like it just, you could just grab it up. So you don't have to, well, there's really not a lot of clean off on it now, is there? That little thing is getting in my way. My band-aid thing. Look at it. I got gel in it. Yeah, so usually when you get too much, you can just take it off. On that little lip. That's kind of what that's for. It's so unique. It literally gives me like coffee vibes. Or like caramel? It's a little dark, I guess, for a caramel. But you have that same see-through effect, so we don't want to we don't want to put too much. So I did grab quite a bit, so I'm just going to come off of my brush a little. And kind of work your way in. I'm going to go in and clean that up because I fully just made a big mess. Alrighty. So unique. I think I'm definitely going to want to try 2 coats on this one though. So we're just going to put that in. Put that on. Okay. So we have her. Beautiful. That's 1 coat, guys. I didn't do a very good job in all honesty. There's a slight sticky layer to it. I personally would go in with 2 coats. You want your 2 coats. But for 1 coat, the coverage is really good as well. Like, don't get me wrong. I would have applied that a little nicer, but So very, very good coverage, which I really, really appreciate. So we're just going to take this one. We want to give her a second coat because I want to see the true consistency of this one. Like I said, this is just unique. And I appreciate that they actually threw in a couple just like different styles of gel in with the mud gel system. This still has the texture of a mud gel. So if you're actually liking to work with these, they are different to work with, like I said. I actually like working with them because they're thicker. I feel like they're a lot easier to apply, especially close to the cuticle. I know I'm not doing the best as an example right now because I've touched her cuticle like 3 times, but you get what I'm saying. So we're gonna go in. Okay, we're gonna cure that now. Okay, it's full 60 so we can see what she looks like. Again, I'm just going to go in and wash my brush. You want to wash your brush, guys, in between. I just use my gel wipe solution, which is a mixture of acetone and alcohol. I usually like to do a 60-40, alcohol being the 60%. Okay, let's try this one. This one I find is just so cool. I've shown you guys a lot of these recently with the GD Cocoa. They have a whole series of that, which I think is just gorgeous. So let's use this lovely lady here. I'm going to take a chunk. Like, it just comes up so nice. This glitter, guys, you don't want to go too thick because these are pretty chunky chunks. But one thing I do like about like the mud gel of this is that I can place them a lot easier than I would if I was just swiping it. I personally would embed this, so you want to encapsulate it in some sort of way with just maybe a thick top coat. Or you can just go right over it with some gel and just lay it in the nail. There. You can just play with that and then it can get full coverage even on one coat. Let's see if you just want like one extra little just to move it around a little. I like that you have a good play time like with that, sorry. With the sorry, I'm having a brain freeze. With the mud gel, because of the thickness of it, you actually can work with that and more place it to where you want it, where when you're using a thinner viscosity of glitter, and especially a chunky glitter like that, these like have like flakes of them in there, I find that when you're swiping it with the brush, it kind of, you're almost like putting on, taking off, putting on, taking off. When you have a thicker consistency of a product, you can actually more place it and move it where you would like it for it to be, and it stay and not just pool everywhere, right? So it's one thing I do like about the Venalisa. Again, you're going to want to put a top coat on. We probably can just give these a quick little... I'll just use that Venalisa top coat quickly. Okay. Put her in. Let's do her too. We can actually see how it would look top coated, which will kind of cover up some of my little marks. Guys, this is the Venalisa tempered top coat. That's just the one I grabbed, in all honesty. I have the tempered and just the regular top coat. The tempered is supposed to be more, I guess, more durable, a little bit more flexible. I should not have used that one. Oh, that's fine. There's no glitter in it. Gorgeous. That's my absolute favorite. Like, I love that. You're going to just put that on your nail. I shouldn't have touched it. Just put it on your nail and embed that with a clear, even like soft gel, hard gel, acrylic. You can really embed that in with anything. And that's actually something I'm going to test out. I want to see how good you can embed these, which I honestly think that you could embed any one of these and just make it a color. So if you want that to look like your color on the inside of your nail, then that is something that you can do as well. Let's do one more. Should we do a glitter? I feel like we've seen a lot of glitter, but like, come on, look at that. Let's just do it. Let's do it, people. Maybe we'll do it so it fades out into... What is this one? Okay, again, it's mud, so look at it. It just flows so nicely. Okay, I'm just going to cure that. I just want to see if I can get that to do what I want it to do. And then that's the final look on that. I truly love that though. So pretty, like so pretty. Okay. Go back in with the gold. All I'm really trying to do here, guys, is I'm just testing this out, in all honesty. Just want to see if I can make it like a little bit of a silver fade. The gold fades into silver. Oh, so cool. I like that sponge technique. Like I said, guys, this is the first set, which you have more of your main colors. But then, I don't know, guys, like, you get a good variety of colors here, too. I feel like this end here really should have went over here. Like, they really complete. That's, you know what, that's the truth. I guess that's what I really want to say. They complete each other. So, that's probably why they're a whole set, in a sense. Is because all the colors do truly match up. Like, these are starting to fade into these, and this is where I feel this is always a good way to go, but then you're almost not completing it, right? Without going that way. If you get what I'm throwing at you. Regular top coat for Venalisa. I really like their top coat, guys. It's good, thick consistency, but not like too thick where you can't work with it. I think that's a big thing as well. Some of the top coats are just either too thin or too thick. I like a medium consistency. That way it's good for encapsulation as well. And that's it, guys. So as you've seen, I just did a slight gold faded into the silver. It's just ever so slight, but I really like that effect as well. So that's always something they blend nicely together. So really pretty. So that is all, guys. These are the 4 that we just kind of played with today. I do personally love the mud gel system. I just think it's a lot easier to work with, especially if you just have trouble getting close to the cuticle and you're flooding the cuticle. One thing about the mud gels is, like I said, guys, they don't move. So wherever you put it, it's going to stay. So we don't have to worry about the flooding as much. So it will help you kind of get familiar with, you know what I mean, using paints and polishes. And it's kind of like a good, if you're not that great at it, it's a good way to literally teach yourself not to flood, to get in there close enough. And it's a good guideline, in all honesty. Like, that's something I really love about it, is that they're so beginner friendly, these mud gels, because it's hard to mess them up. You would literally have to push them all the way in there for them to go. They won't flow, so they stay where you put them. So that's awesome. So thank you guys so much. I do have a discount code for Venalisa. It is BlueRose333. So go ahead, you guys can use that. It is an affiliate code, so I will get a small little piece of that. But I do truly appreciate it, guys. It does so help support my channel. So thank you guys so much. Go check out these. Like I said, guys, either or. Like, you can't go wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you. Either way, they're a good set to go. But thank you guys so much. You guys have a great day. Bye!